Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Hello and welcome back to Infinite E, where the entertainment is limitless. And today we have a special guest, JPrakash.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, and guess what? He's the one who made our intro music. Thank you so much for that.
No problem. Yeah, I thought that this podcast would be kind of cool, and I thought like something mysterious, would fit like the intro quite well. So yeah, and that's exactly what I came up with. Yeah.
Yeah, it fits, man, even with the cyberpunk kind of, effect to it and all. So yeah, it fits well. It fits very well. And it fits with the logo also. Forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
that was actually like a
And
coincidence.
yes, so yeah, actually, I do agree. I do agree. Yeah. And so yeah, what today we're gonna be talking about TV shows and all. Sorry, I didn't mention that to the listeners. And and so yeah, Jay Prakash, what have you been watching?
Well, lately I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've been watching. I've kind of been like rerunning some of the episodes that I used to watch. Like I've seen How I Met Your Mother like a million times, honestly. But every now and then I'll just like pick an episode out
Same,
of
same.
that. Yeah. I'm a pretty big fan of The Good Place. I've been kind of revisiting some of those episodes. Honestly, like right now
Okay.
it's a lot of rewatching of old stuff. But yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, man. I'm with you. I'm at the moment. I'm rewatching Modern Family, and that's also non-stop, right? So like from season one all the way till season nine, I've been without watching anything else different. I just continuously
Wow.
watch that. But then it has 11 season total, right? So at season nine, I was like, no, I need a break. At the end of it, I was like, no, I can't. I need something else. I need my eyes to see something else, or else, I'm just gonna start hating it then. So I've taken a
Yeah.
break from Modern Family. But yeah, let's take a view at what you call at Brooklyn Nine Nine. Yeah, what's your favorite? Let's talk more about it. Is what I mean to say. So, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite character? Let's begin there.
Oh man, right now I'm torn between Jake Peralta and Raymond Holt,
Oh
because the thing
yeah.
is, like the thing with Ray Holt is that he's just such an like he okay the actor plays the
Mm-hmm.
part so well. Like I
Agree.
can't honestly imagine anybody else in that role, and I also like love seeing like the evolution of the character,
Mm.
like because like he was so like strict and very like almost a little bit like unapproachable in like in season one, but right now he's just almost kind of like part of the gang, and he's just so different from everybody
Okay.
else. But yeah, I love seeing that relationship. I think between especially between Jake and Ray Holt. Yeah.
It does seem like a father and son kind of relationship at times. You know what I mean?
Oh,
If you see
absolutely.
it as
Yeah.
well, yeah. But yes, I do agree that that TV show is marvelous, and seeing the characters, what's it called, like evolve throughout the show, it's amazing because not many TV shows do that. They don't really
Yeah.
evolve the character that much. They just keep them same, and so it just kind of gets a bit bleh or a bit boring. But yeah,
Yeah.
but Brooklyn Nine Nine does a really good job of evolving
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
For me, I would say my favorite character is Boyle. He's just perfect. He's just funny, and then he just gets
Yeah. Yeah.
everyone laughing, man.
No. Yeah.
Boyle,
Boyle's
my guy,
hilarious.
he's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Boyle's really funny.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah,
he is
I
good.
think that really good like TV shows like tend to evolve their characters. And
Mhm.
like for example, Jake from the start, like from season one, like he was like kind of this immature, really talented detective who right now he's almost like a family man, and he's kind of got his responsibilities in order. And
Mm.
so I've noticed that with like really good TV shows, and I'm really glad that Brooklyn Nine Nine like did that with Jake. Yeah.
Mm. Do you think that they would have another season with? I think they have a current season going on right now, right? Or is it? I'm not caught up, so I don't know what's happening. So is there a season going on right now?
Yeah, I think we're in season seven, like, but I think that just got over, and season eight I know is coming soon. But if I'm not wrong, season eight's like a shorter
Okay.
season, and yeah, I think they're gonna end it at
Oh,
like
okay.
episode 9, 10, or 11, like usually one of those. Yeah.
I see. Do you think that show is finishing? As in, like, it's finishing from its, like, it's done with its material, and do you think it's gonna be ending soon? Or do you think they're gonna milk it and go on with it for longer?
Uh, Personally, I hope they don't milk it. Like I hope like it that it ends, just like short and sweet, and like really like nice. You know, yeah. I think a story needs to end naturally and not with a lot of extra details and extra storylines that break off into different characters. I think um, just like a nice. I think eight seasons perfect like for this show.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, shows should end naturally. When you
Yeah.
said that, it reminded me of The Office, and
Yeah.
so because that show naturally did end, it had a very natural ending. There was nothing forced in it. Um,
Yeah.
Even though they took out, I'm so sorry if you guys have not watched the show yet, but they did take out Michael. His character got pulled off the show. But then
Yeah.
there's a surprise for you towards the end of the episode, like
Hmm.
towards the end of the season, if you do, you know, push
Yeah.
through. But yes, that show is it's just very filling, if I would say
Oh
myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of heartwarming, honestly. But it's like it's so blunt at times. It's kind of awkward to watch sometimes because it's like what they have going on. It's pretty like it's really funny, but like big. And I'm glad they didn't have a laugh track in it. Like I think it was just perfect. Like the comedy worked really well for the genre and everything. And but yeah, there was also some really good heart like warming moments, especially when Pam and Jim got married.
Oh
Like
yes, agreed.
that's such a good moment right there, honestly. Yeah.
But the sad part is that we don't know what's in the teacup, in the teapot. We never will get to know what's in that teapot. I don't think we
True.
ever
Yeah.
do we? No, right?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, they too know, as in like their characters, but like we will never know. But that's like it. I kind of want to know, but it's okay though. It works out. But
Yeah.
then, yeah, in that show, who's your favorite character?
Oh boy. I think. Oh, I think I would say I'm kind of torn between. No, actually, you know what? No, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. It's Dwight. It has to be Dwight. There's no character like Dwight on TV. I genuinely don't think so. Like Dwight is like the perfect like it's almost like artistic like the way they develop that character and seeing the interaction between Jim and Dwight is always hilarious. Like seeing the pranks and seeing the way Dwight responds and the actor. Don't get me wrong. I think his name is Ran Wilson, right?
Yeah, Rainn
Yeah,
Wilson. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Rainn Wilson, exactly. Fantastic job, honestly. Fantastic job. Yeah,
He did indeed. Like it's like whenever he gets on and whenever the camera's on him, he's Dwight. Like you don't see him ever breaking characters or like I mean yeah, you just it's just amazing. And then he's never played that same kind of character in other TVs or movies that he is. Like when he's in other TV shows or movies, you don't see Dwight on screen. You see someone else. He's just that brilliant of an actor that he can differentiate between him playing Dwight or him playing someone else. So he never like reuses his material or his acting characters or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, he never just
yeah,
yeah. So that's why he's just brilliant. He's a brilliant guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And interesting point about that. I think I think what I've noticed with really good actors and actresses, right, is that when you when you see them off camera, like when you see them like doing a different interview, and you realize how different their personality is, you know that that actor or actress did a phenomenal job because they're like a completely
Agreed.
different person. It's like they don't bring themselves on to the character at all. They just like give themselves to the role of the character, and it's honestly really satisfying to watch.
It
Yeah,
is. It is. Like, yeah, I forgot who the showrunners are, but they did, or not the showrunners, but like the producers, the actors, or not the actors, but the producers, the directors. Yeah, dude, they did a great job, and even the writers. Like the writers were some of the writers were actors who were acting in the show, so that's
yeah.
pretty amazing for them to do that. Like BJ Novak, that guy who
Hmm.
plays the temp, he plays the temp,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
his name right now.
Uh,
Um, he
Ryan, right? He plays
Ryan,
Ryan
yes,
in the
the
show.
guy who
Yeah,
plays the Ryan. He's written some of the episodes for Office. Same
yeah.
with the Indian girl, the Indian lady. She
The one who
also
played Kelly, Mindy Kaling, I think.
Mindy,
Yeah,
yeah, Mindy Kaling. She also has written some of the Office episodes. Not only
yeah.
she's written the
Wow.
Office episodes for the English one, but I don't know if you know about this. India has its own Office TV show as
No
well.
way.
Yeah, it's
No
not
way.
as
That's
good.
crazy.
It's okay. It's not as good, but it's okay. But she wrote some of the episodes for that, or she was like, um, the one who was like supposed to be there just to see if everything's going well, like, not assistant wise, but like, producer wise. I think, yeah. She was just seeing how everything's going, but she did help write some of the episodes for that. The show didn't do well. It it won't hit us comedic wise. Like we won't get the jokes that well
Yeah.
compared to someone who's living off in India. Yeah,
Of course. Of
and
course. Yeah.
one more thing about Office. Yes, yeah. One more thing about Office is that I forgot what the point. I forgot what my point was. It was just there, but it's okay. Anyways, we'll just move along. If I get the point later, I'll. If I get something. Oh yes, I know what it was. I remember now. Do
Yeah.
you know the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh, I do know that show. I never watched it, but I have a roommate that watched a ton of it, honestly. But yeah, I've been meaning to check that out. Actually, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. It's an older show, isn't it? Like a much older show, I think.
Yes, it is an old
Yeah,
show. It's
yeah.
still running through. Um,
Oh,
because it's shot in Philadelphia, right? Some
right.
scenes and all that, and so there was one episode where they shot at the office building where they shoot Office,
No
and
way.
so there's Charlie Day and Danny DeVito, because they made that office, the office, they transformed that into a bus station, and so there was Charlie Day and Danny DeVito standing there and just waving bye to, I think to these foreign people that they had, and that they had over, and so yeah, it was just pretty interesting how they reused the same stage and the same everything and the same background just to run it in another TV show. So it was pretty interesting to see that work
Yeah,
through. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's hilarious.
so for people who are still figuring out what to watch, how to kill their time, do you have any shows that you would recommend them, and do you have reasons behind why they should be watching these shows? Like, of course, they should be watching Office, and of course, they should be watching Brooklyn Nine Nine. But other than those two shows, do you have any other shows in mind that people should be watching?
Yeah, I think okay. I would say two shows, like especially if you like Brooklyn Nine Nine, and if you like The Office, I think you'll really actually enjoy these two shows.
Okay.
Um, the reason why I'm bringing up this TV show is because I think there was like a guest spot in Brooklyn Nine Nine with this actress, New Girl. Actually, is
Okay.
something I recommend watching.
Who was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guest? Who was the guest who came over to Brooklyn Nine
Uh,
Nine?
Zoe Deschanel.
Ah, okay. Of
Yeah,
course,
and
of
then no, they
course.
had like the entire because so it's like okay, what happens in New Girl is so that's based out in LA, and they all fly to New York to yeah, I'm not exactly sure why they flew to New York, but Brooklyn Nine Nine happens in New York, right? Like the entire show happens in New York, so it just shows them like trying to make like a police report, and of course they walk in straight to the Brooklyn Nine Nine police precinct, and it's pretty funny
No
how they
way.
react. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious actually. But yeah, I think that's a really wholesome show. It's a really good show. Like,
Okay.
yeah. I would definitely recommend watching New Girl. Yeah. And I think I think the comedy is also similar, like to Brooklyn Nine Nine, so it kind of falls in that similar vibe. Yeah,
Hmm. And
yeah.
to confirm, New Girl is done, right? It's over, I think,
It's
right?
over. It's over.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I think that
Uh,
ended really nicely too. I won't give away the ending, of
Agreed.
course.
Yes, that's this. We don't do that here.
No, no, fair enough. No, fair
No, no,
enough.
no. Yeah, but yes. Okay. And what's the other show that you would recommend?
The other show that I recommend is The Good Place. The Good Place is okay. So it stars Kristen Bell, and she's like she's a phenomenal actress as well, and it's really wholesome and it's really creative. I think it's a very creative show. And what's really nice about The Good Place is that it ends in 4 seasons. It's a really nice and short, sweet like TV show, and I think it's a like it's a very light show. You know, it's very like comedic. You know, kind of light show, and it's kind of like philosophical, but not in a manner that it'll like kind of make you bored or like tired of watching this. It's like something you could just chill and watch. It's really I really recommend. I couldn't recommend it enough. That's probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I would say, yeah, honestly, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's nice. So yeah, where can people catch Brooklyn Nine Nine and what you call The Good Place? Where can people watch those two shows?
Um, so I finished watching The Good Place back when I was. So right now I'm based in Singapore, but
Okay.
I went to college and I went to uni in Boston actually. So I finished watching it on Hulu there.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, and so yeah, but Brooklyn Nine Nine is available on Netflix at least if you're in Singapore. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not absolutely sure if it's available like overseas or across like different
It's
platforms.
it's here in the Taiwan library, so I guess it's there for all of the libraries. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
that's for that. And then for I think, yeah, it is. And for what was the other show that I asked from you?
What? New Girl,
Oh,
The Good
the
Place.
Good Place, The Good Place. That's on Netflix as well, I think. Yes. So that's on Netflix
Yeah,
as well for people to catch. And sadly, Office moved to its own streaming platform
I
called Peacock.
know.
Yeah,
I know. Wait, I
which
didn't know
is
they moved to a place called Peacock. I know it
yeah.
got removed off of Netflix, which makes me sad, honestly.
I think the contract ended and all, so I
Yeah,
went over to there. But it's okay, it's fine. I get it. I get it. Like, cause they want to also, earn. So I guess that's why they took
of
their
course.
properties back. Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, like these are good shows that you've mentioned. Like it's actually fun, and I do agree with you. Like I've seen all of them. I agree with you. All of those are good shows, and they're worth the watch. And for more details, I wanted to just mention a bit more details for The Good Place. It's actually when all these characters have died, and they're actually supposed to be in the good place, which is basically heaven, but they end up in some other place, and I guess you just have to continue watching and see where that show
Yeah.
goes. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give out for like a
Yeah.
synopsis. Yeah, but yeah, man. Other than that, that's brilliant. So, and we're done with all the shows for today and what people should watch for for the next few months or days to come. Where can people catch you? That's one thing because I've heard, as I did mention, you make good music, and I think everyone gets to hear that music every time they watch this episode or listen to it on Spotify and other places.
Hmm.
Where can they catch you if they want to check your music out, or if they want to book you? Where can they do that?
Well, you could always book me on my Instagram platform. You can just DM me, and right now I'm producing for like few artists, and
Okay.
before I wanted to be my own like producer, kind of like Zed or Kashmir or something. But right now I kind of just want to support like the industry, so I want to work with as many artists as I can, and of course any music that I put out will be on my Instagram page. Like I'll share it as much as I can and everything. So if you want to hear anything I made, you can just follow my Instagram. Please do like like and and comment and follow me. And yeah, there'll be
Yes,
ton of
please,
content
please.
coming out there. Like even as a
Perfect.
drummer, I'm a drummer too, so I put out a ton of like drum covers and yeah, things like that. Yeah.
He's a phenomenal drummer. Trust me. Like his skills are beyond. Trust me. I can see you successing, man, on this. Trust me, you're brilliant. And
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
dude, please, everyone, catch him, check him on Instagram, and all the links and everything will be down below in the description box. And yeah, just please check him out. He's worth it. And yeah, if you want some sick intro music for your own podcast, or if you want sick intro music for something else, trust me, he's your guy. He knows what to do.
Yeah. Please hit me up anytime.
So yes,
Thank you.
I guess that's all for today. Thank you for everyone for listening, and thank you for coming onto the show. It was very
Yeah, thank you
nice.
so much for having me.